This is going to be very entertaining.
What is going on, my dudes and dudettes, and welcome to the Dude Meeps Collecting channel. My name is Logan, and today we have some really cool news regarding Funko and a new pop line. Okay, so today we have some pretty cool news. We had a leak regarding a new Funko Pop line. Now, we know the most recent line that was leaked and has already begun production was a new Pop People line. Well, this one is kind of a hazy one in terms of what we know. But what we do know, I will be providing it. Today, we're going to be talking about the new Pop Super line. Yes, what is Pop Super? Well, the very little information that we have gathered has specified that this will be regarding characters in could be several realms, whether it's anime, superheroes, or some of your average TV shows that may have someone who has a super moment. They will be getting their very own pop. The only specified character that will be receiving most likely the first Pop Super line is Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And they described it as Aang with all the elements surrounding him, meaning earth, air, right? Earth, air, water, fire. What this is going to consist of, and I'm providing a picture right here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. This is essentially going to be a line where they're providing a moment of a certain character when they have a super moment, meaning where they charge up to their full power potential, where they have a crazy moment of their bodies glowing, there's elements floating around them, stuff like that. So don't think just because Superman is a superhuman, a superhero, he's just going to get a super pop just because he's a superhero. There has to be a moment, most likely, where they're going to have a large scene or a very creative scene of elements floating around, of their arms and legs having lots of creative looks on it. So essentially, you're going to be seeing whenever a character has a super moment, whether he's a superhero or an anime character or many other characters who could have those moments, a lot of things will be happening in that moment. And what I mean by that is they can't just say a super word or show a super fist pump and then that's boom, that's a super moment. It's most likely going to be something very creative, very expansive on the pop itself, and probably won't be just a little show where you can put it on your shelf. It's probably going to be a very eye-opening moment that would be made in pop form. And some people have even described a good scene that I think should take an approach to this new pop line as Hitachi using his Susanoo. As you all know, I'll provide a little picture right here of what we're kind of talking about. It's just an energy shield, energy armor around him, but that describes a super moment in that scene. So, could this be a pop scene kind of replacement now? Some people are thinking that this could be the new wave of pop scene moments just oriented for powerful super moments. And some people are even thinking that this is going to be a multifunctional pop figure, which is a little worrisome because now you're kind of leaving that realm of pop and now going into an action figure. But some people have described it as like the other pops we've seen that have multifunctional components like light up after hitting a button, or a button that makes them verbally communicate with some words or phrases that they usually have. So we might see something like that involved in this new pop line, but nothing is concrete. Of course, this is just speculation of what could come. And to show a little example of what could possibly come from this is right here. This is a Super Saiyan Broly. As many of you remember him, a super cool pop, and as you can see, this guy has a energy base beneath him, and of course electricity all around his body. And of course he glows wonderfully, and the point of that pop is that he is most likely a good example of what a super moment is. Matter of fact, the whole Dragon Ball Z character list involves many super moments. As you all know, Super Saiyans have their most explosive moment going into that mode, and we could likely see a lot of Dragon Ball characters and Dragon Ball Z characters getting super moments in this new pop line. And I also want to provide another moment that if you don't have a character that you're interested in that has a Super Saiyan moment, because it really is just limited to that show, well, I have another example. Here is the Naruto moment between Sasuke and Naruto in the line Naruto Shippuden. Now, of course, there's not anything explosive here, but this is a scene where they're both using their powers and or abilities and having a pretty iconic and notable scene. Now, that's just an example of something that maybe you don't have a super muscle, all-out blown, electric field of energy shooting around you, but that is a good example of what could possibly come out of this. Now, like I said, this is just a leak. This is not fully out there for everyone to pre-order and get ready for. They've only specified that there is Aang elements coming out, and most likely will be the first one to receive the Super Pop line. Now, when is the time that we're going to start seeing all these Super Pop, these Pop Supers, whatever you really want to call it? They haven't really nailed it on the head of what the name will be in full as a title, but when will we start seeing this? Most likely we're not going to start seeing this until at least 2021, being that we're pretty much wrapped up with 2020, thank goodness. But probably, yeah, 2021, maybe not at the beginning of the year, but we'll probably start seeing leaks for certain lines to start getting them, including Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Most likely, I'm probably going to call it now, Dragon Ball Z is most likely going to be a big factor into this new pop line. It really just screams Dragon Ball Z when you hear the description of this. And probably many other animes or superheroes who are involved in Marvel and DC, and many other characters, maybe even part of the Motuverse or part of some action movies. You're probably going to see some cool stuff happen. And let me know in the comments down below what character you think deserves to be in the Pop Super line, and describe the scene that you think it should be accompanied with. So, like always guys, I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. It's super helpful for my channel. And subscribe if you do like this stuff, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And like always guys, enjoy what you collect, let other people enjoy what they collect, and remember, always have fun with it. See you later!